My name is Cedric Cook. My degree is a Bachelor of Science in History, and I graduated in 2011. I had a 300 level Tsarist history class with Dr. Barbara Skinner and a 300 level modern Asia class with Dr. Foster. And I think the reason that both of those were probably my favorites is I was exposed to Western and European history quite a bit all the way back to elementary school. But I didn't get a lot of exposure to Asia or Russia. And so having kind of some of those different perspectives and being able to learn more about those histories was something that I really enjoyed. Yeah, so I have been doing a lot since I completed my degree. But so originally I moved out to Seattle, Washington, and I worked at a boutique marketing shop called Kotis Design. And I helped to create different branding initiatives for everyone from universities to corporate organizations. And I spent about 5 years there and had a number of different roles, but mostly was in account management prior to actually moving down to Portland, Oregon, so about 3 hours south of Seattle, Washington, where I got a account and executive job at a SaaS, so a software company startup. And so I've been there for about 2 years now, and I'm an account executive for enterprise territory in the Northeast, so most of New York, New Jersey, and that sort of thing. So. Yeah, sure, and I get that a lot when people hear about my degree, and I think it is a fair question. But I think really when I think about it, a lot of history is researching and developing a thesis or an idea or an argument. And a lot of what I do is very similar to that. I'm researching companies or individuals, and I'm developing a thesis or an idea that I think that this person or this organization needs this. And so from there, then it's an ability to be able to craft an argument or a proposal. And that's a lot of what you're doing in your history writing and papers is using those primary sources and providing your audience, usually a professor, with your ideas. So it's just a different audience, I think, but the critical thinking, the analytical writing, the research and development skills that I got through my history degree are really what I use on a daily basis. Specific skills, I think, being able to write, that is probably one of the biggest one of them. Research, I know I said that again, but I think that's another one. And then I think really just accountability, being able to whether or not it's a group project or a term paper, being able to I guess plan out what you need to do to accomplish a specific task is probably another one as well. Yeah, I think some of this advice probably applies to all degrees, but I think especially in history, I think to the extent that you can get in front of people who either have a history degree or had an interest in history and then went on to do whatever their career is, and being able to shadow or interact with them and ask questions, I think that that's really important. I actually towards the end of my career here at ISU, I shadowed an attorney in town because I thought I was actually going to potentially go to law school. And I quickly realized that watching him for a couple of hours might not have been what I wanted to do for my entire life. So I think as much as you can get exposure to the people who are actually in careers post history degrees, that will benefit you a lot. And then if you can get internships and a lot of museums and libraries and traditional kind of history career paths do allow you to get access to those types of things. So if you can get an internship and really just kind of get as much information ahead of time, I think that's probably the most key thing.